Hello guys, and welcome back to Cynical Velocity Online Racing Formula 2 Championship. We are here for rounds 7 and 8 at the Monaco GP. In the commentary box you have myself, SVTJH 2020, and SV One Shot. Good evening. Jack!
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had my mic on mute because I had to sneeze.
Wakey. Good evening. We are here
Evening.
for the dreaded
Oh
Monaco.
shit. Yep. Oh shit. Here we go again.
Here we go again, Monaco. It's going to be interesting. Have we got anyone new? I don't think we do. Oh, Paper Stream is here. I didn't think he was here. Okay, he is here still. That's right. Few changes though. Some teams are a little bit different, but everyone has a teammate today, so that's absolutely beautiful. So in the... I don't know what team SV Bradford are in.
Carling.
Carlin, thank you very much. SV Richmond and SV Bradford in the Carlin. ART, you see RFC Custom and Beast. In the Dams, you have RSF1 Hunt and SV Tony. In the Uni, I believe that is Skyline and Paperstream. In the Primo, you've got Adam Lee and Southern Ping.
I think they're the only ones that haven't moved.
I don't know what the other red one is. I completely...
Sauber.
Charus. Yeah, Charus. You've got James F1 and Ninjas. And then you've got the MP Motorsport pairing of, I think that's MP, of Despairs and Ramsey.
No, it's Campos.
And then you have Campos, sorry. I don't know the teams, okay, leave me alone.
And then Arden, you have Kiz
and then you have obviously Arden, you have Kiz and Lucasade, who are a couple in real life, so that'll be interesting to see how they go. We have
got a
Uni out on track now. I tell you what, that sky doesn't look too promising. Wait, can I change camera angles on here? Yes, I can. Right, just give me a second. As soon as he's only on an outlap, we haven't really got much to worry about. I need to find Bond's chat. Where is he? There he is. Good oval.
There's going to be a lot of front wing changes in this. Got a Primo coming out of Adam Lee.
There we go. We've got Primo Adam Lee coming out on the softs. Softs. Paper Stream on those super softs though, so he's on the right tyres. Going into turn 1 now. Quite a nice line, but he loses the rear slightly there. Might cost him a little bit of time, but going through Casino now. Lovely part of the track this is. Nice and flowing. Coming down into the Nico Rosberg corner where he famously went off
And Team Malik.
Yeah. Coming into the Lowe's hairpin.
Tried to make a move on Limitless and just absolutely yeeted himself.
He needed a little bit tighter on that corner there. Got to come through the tunnel, which has changed over the years within F1. No communications with the engineering there though. You will lose everything. So everything was in Luca Giotto's car. Coming into the swimming pool section now. Oh, he's a little bit wide there, but he's still got the lap. Cuts that corner like an absolute treat. Gets away with it though. Around the second to last corner, and through the final corner, takes a wide line. That's actually a nice line through there. DRS wide open. Only one DRS zone here. It's going to be a 1:24.0. Jump on board with Adam Lee, who's coming up to the hairpin now, slightly wide into the lead up to it. This is where wheel users will obviously have a bit more of an advantage for the circular rotation. We've got Southern King as well. What's he doing? going through the tunnel now. Let's see what he can break.
ART's coming out as well. We got a
Very
Dams
close,
coming out as well.
On his way out. A bit early for Bond. Not usually this early. Adam Lee going through swimming pool now. Let's see if Adam Lee can cut this corner. He does, but he gets away with it nicely. I think that was the detection line for DRS. Through the final
I like his
corner.
helmet.
It's very nice. It's going to be a 1:23.2 whole second quicker there. I've got Tony out as well.
And the other uni as well.
Southern Ping. Oh, Southern Ping nearly going into the wall there. Who's going to be setting their lap time? I believe. Oh, Nathan's hit the wall. Bit of wing damage there.
It's done a Rosberg.
He literally just did what he literally did a Rosberg. We do have Southern Ping about to start his lap now. So he will be the next driver, and this likes of Adam Lee and Paper Stream. I think Paper Stream going again. Oh, and Tony's out. That's one incident we've already got. Tony is out of qualifying.
Is that a swimming pool?
Yeah.
Oh my god. God
Adam
damn
Lee
it,
has
Tony.
just had to lift off there. So Tony
God damn it,
already
Tony.
into the wall and out of qualifying. Oh, Adam Lee. Oh, getting well out of shape there. Well,
God damn it, Tony.
Didn't improve, but he nearly did. Bonge, on the other hand, on a lap now, about to come through the tunnel now. We're going to ride back on board with Southern Ping. He is just slightly ahead of Bonge, so let's see how well.
Oh, James F1's out.
Oh, Southern Ping's hit the wall as well, so that's probably going to be some front wing damage. It is indeed. I think
Yeah, it's an end plane. It's not that much of a bad difference. Oh, we got Campos coming out.
Into last corner.
Ramsey.
Southern Ping about to cross the line. Let's get back on board with Bonge quickly, and Southern Ping pops himself up into P3, but here comes Bonge. Let's see what time he can do. It's a 1:24.
It's invalidated.
But he's invalidated. So he will be going again. We do have Ramsey now out on track. Still got a lot of drivers to come out though. We've still got both Ardens, both Charoux to come out as well, and both Carlins to make an appearance. Bonge is slightly held up from Southern Ping. Southern Ping hopefully will just move over to the side when Bonge inevitably gets close to him. It's looking like a decent lap so far though. Both are now out on track.
Oh my god. Do I drift it much? Jesus Christ.
Bonge not getting into gear there. Looking like a fairly decent lap so far though. Massive lock up at the exit of swimming pool, but he gets the line beautifully. Another lock up into the second to last corner. Southern Ping peels off into the pits, and Bonge going around the final corner now. Here we go. Let's see what time he can do. It's going to be pole position so far with a 1:21.6. That is a mega lap from Bonge there. As you noticed, I was literally just changing the camera angles. According to Bonge, this is what they have in real life, so another shout out to him for giving us those. Who we got on a lap? We've got
James is about to complete
James
his.
about to finish one. Goes P4. We've also got, I think that's Lucasade coming out on track. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way of James here. I don't think James is on a relatively fast lap by the looks of things. I think he might be actually, before he gets well out of the way. Going to ride back on board with Ramsey. He's going through the hairpin himself.
Got a Carling out of Brad as well.
We've got both Carlins out actually, and Beast is also out. Got drivers coming out with mixed strategies here, so they might be a little bit screwed over when it comes to the sprint race. But Ramsey losing the rear end at the end of the, I think it's the Novell chicane. Yeah, I think he's backed out of this lap. Always good to complete a lap though, just in case. Still waiting for Kizzy to make a mark. First ever female driver to race in SVOR as well, so big shout out to her. Ramsey goes P4 there. A nice decent lap. Let's get on board with Skyline, who's running through swimming pool. Skyline obviously very new to league racing. He's only just started, so him coming to Monaco is probably quite a big task. I don't think he's got the hand of the corners just a bit though, but practice, and you will get better. You need to be careful of that car coming out the pits. I think that would be the spares. Beast comes in after his lap. Brad gets let through. Richard starting his lap now. Let's ride on board with Lucasade. I'm not sure who's actually going to be the first driver to set a lap here. I think it might be Brad. It will be Brad. Looking very quick though. I think he may have pulled out of his lap, but you never know. Let's see what time he can do. I reckon it'll be up there with probably Bonge's lap.
Nearly just Bonge
obviously onto. Oh, I think he's made a slight mistake at the second to last corner there, and a big mistake at the last corner. So it's going to be a fairly slow time from Bradford, but he still puts himself up into P5. And I think that's relatively good. And Skyline puts himself into. No, that was Lucasade, sorry. Put himself up to P7. Let's get on board with Richard, who's about to come to the swimming pool. Flat out through there, lovely. We've got a yellow flag just ahead of us, Adam Lee. Getting well out of the way. I think Adam Lee was actually coming into the pits anyway. Oh, and I think he stayed out actually, but he was just getting out of the way of Richard. Richard got across the line, P3!
Nice,
lovely
great
lap from Richard. Now Adam Lee started his lap now. I wonder if Rich will slowly pull out of the way. I'm guessing Rich will probably be on another lap, I would imagine. We've got Spares on the lap now as well. He's about to go through the hairpin. Just ahead of these guys actually, so I think Bradford is on another lap. Currently up by a 10th, but he should gain a whole lot of time coming through here if he doesn't make that same mistake. A little bit out of shape, but a lot better than what he was. And 122 puts him P2. He's still not able to Bonge's time there, but obviously Bonge did put his on the was he on Super Softs that he did that lap on, or
yeah, it was.
yeah,
And his face just hit the wall.
oh, Kiz on her way out. She's okay.
She crossed the pit lane quite early.
Yeah. Kiz, I don't know if anyone's watching this, but can you let Kizzy know to keep within that yellow line? Obviously that's the limit that you can go to. Thank you very much. Ninja's on his way out now. Still waiting for the likes of Beast, Hunt, and Despair to actually get some laps in, as well as Kizbo. We've got a yellow flag, I'm not sure what that's for. Lucas Aid's gone again, so let's see if he's up on his time actually, so could potentially get above Adam
Can you
Lee.
give me a
He does.
decent camera angle game? Like, seriously.
Lucas Aid could actually be in with a shout here, actually, you know. Luke and Richard quite far up there. Obviously, Richard's done his lap on Microsoft and Adam Lee has
Yeah,
left
I'm on
the
it.
session. Thank you very much. And Rich comes in right on board with Kiz, who's about to start her lap.
Fucking add him as a thingy, so I don't have to worry about fucking going through the recent players again.
Kiz, you don't have to break there.
One sec, let's go to the toilet.
Okay. Ooh, a bit into deep at Maribor. Heading over the corners, so. Oh, Kiz has hit the wall in the wall, tunnel. Into the chicane. Nice through there. Oh, that's going to be. How is that not an invalidation? And Kiz comes in. Hunt on his way out now. Does have a car just ahead of him, which is. I think that's. Who's that behind? James, he was on an outlap, so there was no holding up there, so like to say, get on board with ninjas. Across the line, goes P4. 12 and a half, well, 13 minutes to go. And Bond's sitting very comfortably in pole position so far. Obviously 4 points for pole position. We've got Despairs now on a lap. Oh, he's into the wall at turn 1. Not looking very comfortable. I've actually raced with Despairs, who's actually got a new gamer tag, as you can tell. He's recently just joined Livid, so big shout out to him. Definitely deserves it. As you know, we've had Livid on this channel quite a bit when we had our team battle with them, so. Pardon me. Got Hunt now on a lap, as well as James, and I think Ninjas has gone again. He has indeed. It's up by 1.1 seconds. Doesn't improve though. I'm gonna guess an invalidation. It was indeed. I'm sure he'll be going again. We've got another yellow flag. Really sure what for. James gonna. I think he's backed out of his lap. Isvo touring out on track now. She does have a very fast car just behind her, which is Richard, who's got the yellow flag. the Beast. Coming into the pits once again. Not sure why he does this. Hunt goes up to P11. I think James came in that. And Ninjas goes P1. But how long for? That's the big question. Let's see, Richard. I would say he's probably going to be going on another lap. But we're going to do that a couple of times, you know. Adam Lee now on a lap. I have a free track everywhere to be fair at the moment. We have a Campos coming out. Ramsey is indeed. Let's get back on board with Adam Lee and see what kind of time he can do. Through the tunnel. Doesn't hit that wall. So easy to do. It breaks hard into the Novell chicane. Look at that. Going up to the swimming pool. He's up by 8 tenths, so that would put him probably around James F1 and Bradford. And Ninjas goes even quicker there by a tenth there. Adam Lee ran the final corner. Let's see what time he can do. We've got another yellow flag. And Adam Lee pops himself up to P4. So we've got the kids go, let's see how she's doing. She's got me, so she's obviously made contact with the barrier somewhere. And she comes into the pits. The spares now. I think Hunt's just hit the wall there. He has indeed, he's got someone ahead of him that's just breaking the front lane, which is Skyline getting well out of the way. These two came together on Monday at Hungary, so Richard down on his time. Let's have a look at James F1 here. And,
I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to deal with a pest in my room.
is that the cat?
Yep. So I'd go down.
F1 currently on the lap.
So I had to go downstairs and get the treats to.
Where's the spares? The spares is behind these guys. So, we do have a Carlin, which would be Richard. That's the finishing lap, but I don't think he's up all his time.
He is.
6 tenths down.
Oh, okay.
Down on his time. Got a few more cars coming out now. Still waiting for 3 cars to set a lap time and Richard into the pits. Back on board with James F1. Picked up a podium on Monday at Hungary. It's kind of like Hungary, this track. Hungary is known as Monaco without the barriers. Apparently. I'm not sure why. Yeah. James F1 coming around his final corner and he was up by a second, I think. It was a good challenge pole position. And it's going to be a 1:21.5 and he pops himself just behind Ninjas and Bonge looking for his first podium. Bonge just hit 2 minute cars there, so I reckon he'll be coming in for a new front wing. Ramsey pops himself up into P6. Lucas Aid starting a lap himself
Brad's
now.
coming
so
out
let's
again. Brad's coming out again and Beast is out again.
The sun's come out, so the track is starting to get better for these cars. I think Lucas Aid actually has front wing damage. He does. I don't know how he's managed to do that, but he does have enough time to come into the pits and set a new front wing on that car.
Oh, there's 2 fire engines outside my house, by the way. Yeah, for a goddamn fridge.
Fridge.
Yeah, fridge caught fire.
Oh, okay. Just say like just for a fridge. Bit weird. Skyline starting in his lap now, also with front wing damage, so get on board with someone who's actually got to finish him. Lucas Aid up by 7 tenths on his lap.
Beast is out, going into the pits again.
He's doing that a lot, I'm not sure why. Ramsey's actually got to finish his lap. Lucas Aid. So he's P6 now. Got a lot of cars ahead of him. Adam Lee around the final corner. Up on his time, so it should be able to beat Brad, I would say. It does. Moves up to P4. Got enough time to get round and put a new ring on his car if he wants to. Bond's on his way out as himself as well. Oh, okay. I don't think she thinks she was going to get a lap in. And you have to give her a lot of respect for actually just turning up tonight. Monaco isn't for everybody. It's a very hard track.
Especially for a pad user.
Yeah. Oh, what is it? Coming out of the tunnel is super scary. Bond goes completely off there. Absolutely shine bright like a diamond, I think you could say.
Yeah, fucking Leclerc.
Bradford, oh, he hits the front wing, he's up by 8 tenths, which is enough to get in pole position here. There's enough time to go around. Lucas Aid got to finish his lap actually. Let's see if he improves. I think he doesn't. Bradford though goes P1. James is doing something.
Oh, he's moving out the way.
I don't know what he's doing, but
he's moving out the way for Beast for
Richard
Spares and Bond.
Another lap. Down his time by a lot though. Hunt lap himself, so his Skyline Beast is finally decided to come out and Spares. He needs to get a lap in there. Right, so Brad is behind Hunt. Brad is on a lap. Hunt is also on a lap, so he might get hold up here. Gareth isn't on a lap. I think he might be on a lap, but it's not a very fast one. Right, so James is on a lap. Bond just started his lap. Well, he's actually on his lap now. He's coming through the tunnel. We need massive, actually Brad on right on the back of Hunt here. Oh, something's retired.
In the pits.
He's in the pits there.
Hunt moves up
Brad
the
doesn't
V8.
go quicker. And Hunt gets out the way so Brad can go on with his lap. Hustled up by 7 tenths in the second sector. Let's see what time he can do. Is it for pole position? It's P2, but I'm sure he can get that 2 tenths somewhere.
Look how close it is between the two, though.
Yes, Ramsey has retired. He's in the pits himself. Spares moves up to 11th. Not a great lap from him, but Beast. The only driver not to actually set a lap that's still able to actually set it up. And, Richard retires into the pits. Let's have a look, see who's Brad up by 4 tenths here. Into the last couple of corners. Oh, slightly taps the outside wall there. DRS wide open. And he get into the 119s. He doesn't, but he improves. I think he even validated it. Bonge isn't on a lap, but he does have enough time to which I feel like he's definitely going for another lap. And here
He's
comes
finally gets a lap in.
Bonge. Beast gets to P11 and knocks the spares down to P12. Skyline not able to set another lap. We've got Hunt, I think, run out of fuel. Lucasade in P5 though. Absolute stellar performance. And qualifying is over, and these are going to be the last laps we're going to see. It will be the top 2 plus Beast, who's up by 4, nearly 5/10 into the first sector. Bonge, I couldn't catch that there. Only needs half a second to claim his first pole position, plus those 4 important points where he runs up very wide there. Might get a bit of traction. But Bradford up by 3/10 in the second sector. Oh, he's hit the wall. He's going to have major wing damage there. Bradford coming around the final corner. Oh, slightly loses the rear. Let's see if he can improve on his time. I don't think he's going to be able to. He does, only just. Here comes Bond. He absolutely nearly died. Oh, I don't think he's happy. No,
Yeah, there's your signal.
He's not happy. When he weaves, he's not happy. You can tell that. But that is qualifying. SV Bradford starts on pole. Probably the most important qualifying position and session of the calendar. RFC Custard takes P2 only half a second. No, half a tenth behind Bradford there, so he has a lot of pace, I think. SV Ninjas in P3, James P4, Lucasade in P5, Adam Lee P6, Ramsey P7, Hunt in P8, and I will have to wait until I see the rest of them to tell you where they're starting. Hunt P8, Richard P9, Paperstream in P10. Beast being up qualified by Paperstream as well as the spares. So the spares starting P12 there. Someone being P13, Skyline P14, Tony P15, and Kisbo starting in last position here. Probably the best place to start.
How the hell do you spell Sanderbot?
Saint, I don't fucking know. Google it. So Bonge is actually running his special Monaco helmet. Obviously, that's the only race he uses it at. Not sure if everyone else has like a kind of special kind of helmet that everyone uses for like a one-off race. I have a helmet which I'm going to be using in my final race. If you watched the press conference a little bit earlier, what Brad meant by the whole he's going to be streaming Brazil is because I will be taking his place technically on the grid. I won't be taking his place in the car because I think Gareth will be moving up to Ferrari for the last race, and I'll be in the Red Bull. My F1 league racing career. It was an AOR season, I think 14, and I went to season 17 and then left to become VVR streamer, which lasted I think like 2 seasons, and then we didn't have a streamer because I couldn't be bothered to do it, and yeah. I was just waiting for.
If you're wondering what I just put in the chat, I put no heroics into Sanderbot, please.
Dive bombs. We're gonna have a lot of incidents today. Guaranteed.
Oh, you want it in the chat, by the way.
Oh god. Dubai.
Apparently, there's an issue with Beast and Despairs' setups.
Adam Lee's readied up.
Oh, that's a 5-second penalty. You want to make a note of that? He's Tony division head, is he? Kieran.
What?
He's Tony division head, is he? Or is it still Bonge?
No, it's Tony now.
I've made a note of the thingy. You want me to take a screenshot of it and send it to you?
Huh?
Adam Lee for reading up before.
No, I saw it.
I've made a note in it anyway, just in case you forget. My eyes are fucking itchy from hell. Here comes 20 laps of
Where's doing? All I'm saying is keep an eye on Beast and Despairs if they race in AI. They've all received penalties, they don't care. It's in the rules, don't race in AI because we saw that happen last time and they got killed. Just waiting for Kisbo to put herself into a good spot. She has now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go from the Monaco Grand Prix, and Bonge, I think, has got a great start, and Bradford is already down to P. Oh, it's going to be touch and go between these two, and Bradford keeps that second place, and Ninjas is on the inside. Oh, there's a bit of touch in here, and this could get ugly fairly soon.
Yeah.
Oh, and Brad's into the wall. And he pushes out Ninjas wide, and James finds his way through into P2, and Bradford. Oh, Ninjas, what are you doing? Come on. Oh, James is round, and Brad finds his way up into P2, but he loses the rear. Lucas Aid now up into P3.
Adam Lee's in ghost mode for some reason.
I think because he's got cars around him. But he's fine now. Ramsey and Despair. Oh, what is going on? I think James has no fun. So Bonge leads this race, and I mean that driving we just saw
Despair
there
is gone.
was disgusting.
He just spun it.
And Bonge sets the fastest lap of the race, and he's leading by a country mile, and James F1 is into the pits 5.9 seconds. The gap now.
I hope he realises he has to pit again.
Yeah, he's pretty sure he's done F2 before. This Spares hasn't come
Luke's
in
up into P2.
I just said that. James
Get in there,
has just
Luke.
left the pit box. But as said, he will need to pit again. He's actually pulling away from Brad. I think Brad might actually have some front damage. So
He does.
he has a shit ton. Oh, he's into the wall again. Get a flag. That's Ninjas, I think. We'll get at a moment there. Ramsey's into the wall as well.
Adam Lee with a 3
second
second.
time penalty. He's only
Southern Ping also 1-1.
and Brad with 3 second time penalty.
It's like
I think
4 or 5 in a row.
I think he'll be fitting this lap to get a new front wing. Bonds obviously again starting the fast lap, but Ramsey hits that inside wall there, exactly what I think Leclerc did last season. Richard up into P6. RSF on front just behind him. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Who's that? I think that might be Skyline, who's lost it on. How do you lose it on the straight? Only Nathan can do that. That's amazing. Gizmo up into P13. Nice to see. Their first ever, I think, Monaco Grand Prix. So I think Bonge has comfortably won this race, unless he has issues or whatever. Lucas Aid in P2. I'm sure would love to get his. I think it'll be his first win on track. I just need to keep it in the right direction. If Brad's pitting the wall again, he's going to have to pit. I reckon he will be pitting this lap soon, as this is the time you can pit, and then you won't actually have to pit ever again. Adam Lee all over the back of him as well, which Richard isn't too far behind this guy.
Tony with a 3 second time
decided
penalty.
to stay out. Tony's up there in P10, starting from
Adam Lee just lost part of his front wing.
Richard's into the pits fairly early. I think he might have some front
Wing damage.
issues.
Yeah, he does.
But he will be on those tyres, and looks like... Oh, Bradford's out! That's going to be a virtual safety car. Oh, Ramsey has a lot of front wing damage as well. I'm guessing these two have come together. It's actually kind of a perfect time for Richard to pit, to be fair. We're on fresh tyres at the start. There's only one place off a points finish. Bond's still leading this race. Does he decide to pit? I think it's a bit too early to pit now, I would say.
I just realised I've lost all
There's
my.
a full
There we go.
telemetry thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I did the exact same thing. DRS has been enabled now, so we can go back to racing. Bond just lost about 2 seconds there. But he's comfortably leading a little bit of a mistake at the end. And Tony up into P8 now. I think the spares is got an issue. He has no front wing either. I don't think Tony has a front wing either, no. Ramsey's into the pits with no front wing. Beast moves up into P6. We'll probably have Paper Stream because Paper Stream lets everyone through, but don't! Stay where you are, Paper Stream. Oh, the spares is going to be held for quite a long time here, so Ramsey will probably get out just ahead.
Oh, Kisler's around.
Oh, unlucky kids. Keep going. Stop. Overtake that noob. You've overtook Tony. Oh, Tony's lost the coin out of the pits. God's sake, Tony! Get your traction control on. The spares is now last. Bonge. Actually, oh, the spares, I think has just got away with that. Because they're still sitting in P2. I would reckon we'll probably start seeing pit stops around probably lap 10.
Okay, Adam Lee did the reverse.
Yeah,
he
he'll
started
be
on
going
this.
longer. Ninja's picking up a 3-second time, probably.
Kids with a 3-second time penalty.
It's on a 3-second time, right? He's got Paper Stream. Oh, Paper Stream's round! No! Oh, Paper Stream, what good? Safety car. Don't want those safety cars. This goes into the pits. I guess for a new front wing.
Yeah.
Nice and custard. That started his 7th lap. Isbo's still in it though, which is what I like to see. She's not going to give up. A bit of front wing on the turn 1 there. Hopefully, that didn't cause too much of an issue. I think the super softs starting to fall away now. It won't probably be too long until we start seeing these guys pit. Probably a couple of more laps. Probably lap 9, probably the latest, unless you can make those
Paper Stream's in.
tyres last. And he's starting to creep up on Lucas Alo, which is kind of expected because obviously the harder tyres will start to kind of warm up and get a little bit quicker than super soft do. So it won't be too long until Ninja's picking up another 3-second time penalty. Let's see what Bonge does. Obviously he is leading this race by 11.5 seconds, so he's kind of the front man. We've got another yellow flag. Not sure what for. I think it might have been Skyline. Lucasade through. Bond
Bond
is
is
into
in.
the pits. I'm going to assume Lucasade will follow suit. He
Yep.
does indeed. He just hit the wall there, I don't know. But expect them to get out of his sort of ping here. Adam Lee will obviously take the lead of the race. Bonds has only just come up behind him though, so Hunter's also in. Lucasade, Beast has gone on for one more lap, which is obviously understandable during Custard obviously just pitting, so Southern Ping also coming in. Same. James will continue. I think he's already pitted once already, so Lucasade comes out just behind Beast, so lost all too much. Richard now up into P6, having already pitted. So
One's a pitted before lap 6, so got to pit again though.
Lap 3. Because of the I think anyway. We should see Bonge's time behind Adam Lee start to decrease. Probably expecting Adam Lee to probably come in around lap, I would say, probably 13, 14, and use the set of super softs to the end. Luca's only three now behind Beast, so he's definitely closing the gap there. Paper Stream still in a good points paying position, doesn't have to pit. And James with another 3-second time penalty himself. Kisbo and Sky still in this race, which is what we want to see.
Beast is in.
Kisbo, yep, Beast is in. It's a little, yeah, it's kind of expected. Lucas A moves up to P3 now. Does I think have Tony just ahead of him. Lucas A just pick up that window, so I'm hoping he didn't. Otherwise that would probably have ruined his race. Beast is going to come out just ahead of Ramsey, but Ramsey pretty close. Ramsey's going to have better traction in it. Obviously his tyres will be a lot warmer than Beast's at the moment. Obviously no tyre blankets in F2. SV Skyline I think is just left. I think he meant to retire.
Yay, dashboarded it. He's on home, or his game crashed.
Maybe. Bond's is already on the back of Adam Lee here. Come on, Luke. RFC Costa's setting the fastest lap of the race. So currently as it stands, Ramsey would be indeed starting on pole in the sprint race. Alfred will be starting from dead last. So he's going to have to pull out some manoeuvres to get himself into the points, which isn't going to be easy. RSF on Hunt picking up a 3-second time penalty there for himself, which isn't very easy. I mean, it's easy to pick up points, but it's not easy to kind of get the gap. Here comes Bonds. We're in DRS range now of Adam Lee. Could potentially be seeing an overtake from Richard on James here. Adam Lee with a 3-second time penalty himself. Always good. Won't be too long until Adam Lee actually fits. A few more laps as of yet though. And here comes Bond. Is he gonna send it up the inside, or is he gonna keep it calm and sweet and collected? He's returning with a 3-second time for himself now. It's not a massive gap to this by the way, so I don't think it's gonna mean all too much to him. Obviously unless he gets disqualified, then obviously you know you're picking up way too many penalties. No speeding in the pit lane though, so could be a good sign. Obviously with Bonge being stuck up behind Adam Lee, it's going to be a little bit difficult to pull away from Lucas, but he's actually doing that himself, so he's actually lost a little bit of time, but not too much to really worry about. To spare us with another 3-second time penalty. I'm just looking. He's gonna look for a move. What? Adam leads into the pits.
Hang on, I'll send you the
Bonge. Oh, that's a kind of drink, not enough, right? Can James F1 do a worldie out here and overtake Adam Lee out on into the pit? Oh, James has come in, so that releases Richard. He's actually going to get P3 here, Richard. He does, he moves up to P3, and Ninja's up to P4. Adam Lee just slots in just behind. So this is going to get very tasty to the end. Obviously Adam Lee knows some much quicker tyres. The 9 laps to go. We've got a yellow flag. I'm not sure why. Oh, we've got Tony into the wall.
virtual safety car.
I forgot to take Tony. And Tony's into the pits, and this might be a retirement.
I think he's changing his front wing, to be fair. Yeah, he's changing his...
New set of super soft, probably, I would imagine. New set of... It's another set of soft, so... DRS is now enabled, so we are back up to racing. Oh, Richard's run out wide. And Ninjas is into the pits here. Probably come out ahead of Paper Stream. This picks up a 3-second time below. Gav's actually just behind. I don't know what this is doing. One starting his 14th lap. He has the fastest lap so far. Bonge. We'd probably expect Adam Lee to probably beat that fairly soon. Oh, Adam Lee's into the wall. And Richard's into the pits. Probably for a new front wing change. Paper Stream was over to Oh, James. C8 through. James over for a few seconds time, but if Adam Lee wants to get the second place, he would need to there's 7 laps. Divided by 6. You would need to catch up by 3 seconds every lap to have a chance of getting the second place, but Richard comes out in P9 just ahead of James, but I don't think James has a lot of front wing damage. Adam resets the fastest lap of the race. Battles, we've got Ninjas, Richard with a 3-second time penalty. He's hit the inside wall there. Ninjas with the fastest lap of the race. Oh, James is out of the race. He's in the pit lane, so Hunt with a 3-second time penalty. Into the back of Ramsey here now, so oh, then he runs into the back of him. Clean though. Another yellow flag, not sure why. See a move from Hunt very soon, I would imagine. Tony into the pits himself now. DRS not being activated by looks like he's beast with a 3-second time penalty. Ninjas with the fastest lap once again. Probably going to start putting in these drivers soon, I would say. He's sitting in 4th. Nice position for him. Especially starting P11. Spares just inside the points, but they're being compromised slightly with the setup that he has on.
And also a load of penalties. Tell you what, Luke's having a good race.
Yep.
Safety car? For what?
Yeah.
Why the fuck have we got a safety car?
Oh. I have no idea. Tony's now retired and I think he's crashed out on track by the looks of things. Oh, that's why, because of Tony. Oh, Bondra's in. Will Lucasade follow suit? He doesn't, so he's actually going to probably take the lead of this race. Lucasade does indeed take the lead of the race. This is gonna get interesting. Ooh, oh, Adam leads into the wall. Oh, Beast has pitted.
The spares, you know you can go through that, right?
So Lucas Aid in prime position to be winning this race now. Obviously he will have a very fast RFC custard right behind him. Oh, just Spares has been disqualified.
Considering he's still racing.
I think he just says that every time someone overtakes the safety car.
Yeah, but you're allowed to like, unlock yourself. I don't get that. You're allowed to unlock yourself, aren't you?
Yeah. Adam Lee and Southern Pina car just overtaking each other. Ramsey's a far way all behind these guys, so safety car will probably have like a lap of racing, I would say. In a race where it's very, very hard to overtake, probably not ideal. 19 out of 21 done. But if it doesn't come in this lap, then we are only going to have one lap of racing. I've never seen a race that finishes under the safety car, but if it was going to happen, it would happen at Monaco. Let's be honest.
So another thing, you know you can overtake the safety car, right?
Randy's actually caught up quite a bit. Obviously, he was, I think, allowed to race in the speed, so. The safety car can come in this match.
Yep.
So we have 2 laps of racing. Beautiful. Lucas Aid, slow it down. There we go, 2 laps of racing. Oh, Adam Lee's been caught off guard a lot here.
Luke and Bond are gone. they're gone.
Luke has 1 warning. Bond. Oh, Bond was a penalty.
Yeah, he got it earlier.
So Luke actually might win this race here, unless Bond should get past him. And then gain. Oh, Kisbo's out of the race. And I think she's in the pits, isn't she? So
yeah.
Lisa's lost.
She got 90%.
Past him here.
Did she do the 90% rule?
Yeah. I mean, she won't pick up any points. Obviously, points only go from 1 to 10. Oh, Bond just gone for the move. And Luke's allowed him through.
Because he probably knows he has a penalty.
What about Adam? I think Adam Lee has a shit. Yeah, he does. He has a shit ton. Oh, Hunt with another 3-second time.
I don't Luke though is probably going to keep up with Bond, so.
Oh, Luke, don't take your wing off. Oh, no, he's kept it. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. He's not died. And here we go, last lap of the feature race. And what a race it's been. Ramsey onto the back of Adam Lee here. He could actually potentially pick up a podium here, but oh, Ninja's gone for the move up the inside. Oh, there's contact between them. And Ninja's up into P4, and Ramsey's lost another position to Beast. And now Hunt is now looking for a move. Oh, Beast has run up wide though. What about Ninja?
Are we doing podium interviews after the sprint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea who's actually going to finish on the podium here, by the way. I have no
Oh,
idea.
see, we know Bonge and Luca.
Yeah. Luke actually might get the win here if he can keep within 1 second. 3 seconds.
Yeah. Which he is doing.
Only just. If he can keep within 5/10, I think he might lose it here. Unless Bonge makes a mistake in the last couple of corners, Bonge is going to take the win. Oh, Luke's hit the wall, but it's not going to mean all too much. And Bonge, round the final corner, is going to come home to win the Monaco Grand Prix. And Lucas there. Oh, and the Ninja's up into third. I think Adam Lee's been spun. He's got a puncher. Ninja's is going to finish third here, I think. But Beast, I think, might get it. He does.
Yeah, Ninja's had penalties.
And Adam. And there we go. Oh, Adam Lee finishes in P7 with a puncture there. There's a massive. Paper Stream finishes P8 and Despairs is going to pick up these final couple of points. I think I knew Adam Lee pitted way too early. What is Despairs doing? What too slow. How are you leaving? Is he trying to give himself a punch or something? I mean, you do you, I suppose.
He's gonna do it in reverse. Really?
I have no idea. I'm not even going to ask.
I really cannot be asked to play any more Division Rivals. Just saying.
And there you have it. The top 3, could you write them down for me?
Oh, yeah.
Just so I know. RFC Custard wins the race. Only by nearly half a second there. Lucas Aid P2. I'm sure he's going to be thrilled with that. Beast P3. Ramsey P4. Ninjas in P5. Richard up into P6. Adam Lee P7. Unfortunately with that puncture. Paper Stream P8. Hunt in P9. Despairs P10. Someone ping P11. Skyline kind of did finish but didn't finish. P12. Kisbo I think will actually move above Skyline due to the fact that she did do more laps. And
he
James
dashboarded.
F1, Tony and Bradford all crashing out. We've still got one more race for you, ladies and gentlemen. We do have the sprint race. I think it's around, like 13 laps or something. I'm not actually 100% sure.
I think it's half of the 21, so it's 11. It's 11 laps, I think.
Maybe 10, 11. I'm not actually sure.
Oh my god, it's raining in the sprint race.
Oh no. Oh, Bond just won this one.
Yeah, because everyone's going to run out of fuel. Are they the ones that are using full traction going to run out of fuel? Oh no.
We'll be going in 2 minutes. Orange is happy. So expect him to scream down the mic when he gets in here.
Yeah, I know. And that's another fucking thingy for Adam Lee.
I'm just gonna put this in the chat.
He's got 10 seconds now, by the way. I thought I put in note, you've got 10 seconds away because of that now. I'm sorry, I don't know why they don't have intermediates. They should really make intermediates for these cars, shouldn't they?
You think?
Hang on, what? Why is Nathan still here? And Tony's round already.
Seriously?
Apparently Nathan's car's in the pit lane.
Yeah, it's because he's not actually in the session.
Did you see the message, by the way?
No, not yet. Ramsey, Beast, avoid him, sent to the grid. Paper Stream's on pole! Go on, Paper Stream. I'll check now. Okay. Who's that going to reset? That James. I have a feeling Bodge will probably end up winning this race as well. He did in BVR, so it wouldn't surprise me if he won at this one. Let's get on board with the pole sitter.
And it would be nice if I get a better camera angle game.
Yeah, I have to wait for the lights to come on, I've just noticed that.
There we go.
We go 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go for the sprint race at Monaco, and
Everyone's just
really
wheel
good
spinning
start
it everywhere.
here. Orange already down to 10th for some kind of reason. Richard up into 3rd.
And
Oh,
there
we've got a
goes.
spin.
I think that was Ramsey.
Not sure who that was. Safety car already. And
But that! And...
Well, we were completely wrong. There's 15 laps. of rain. Oh, Jesus.
See, I wish it could show you the weather for the weekend.
Hmm.
Like, in the spectator menu. That would be a cool addition.
Would be nice, but it is close, so don't expect it.
Need to change my coil at some point.
Oh, Peristream's lost a bit of front wing. Who's chunked with it actually? Southern Ping with a
Southern Ping.
5-second time for me.
Yeah, they're ignoring yellow flag.
It's because it's going so slow. Get a pace. Bradford just went into a wall. Peristream carrying on. You see anyone in the pit? Change F1 into the pits.
I think Brad might be going in as well.
So is Tony. Yeah, Brad's doing it. Got no front wing, so.
Kiz has got no front wing either. Oh no, that's Luke. That's Luke, sorry. God damn it.
Why is Adam Lee now in 6th? Right, who killed Adam Lee? Tony with a 5-second time.
Oh, 1 minute, dude. I've got to go and take a hay fever tablet. Fucking hell.
Oh, sorry. Oh, someone been with 10 seconds. Oh, this guy with a 5-second time on it. And he's into the pits. Tony with a 10-second time on it. And Tony is out of it. Can't leave the session though. See if he wants to join comms. Who's that just left? Jack. Sure who that was. I'll give him an invite just in case it wasn't. This way with another 5 seconds. Pardon me.
What was that for?
I thought you left the session.
No?
Well, someone left the session. I didn't know who it was. Oh, it's Bonge.
Yes, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Morning.
Welcome to the commentary box.
I wish it was morning. This game's crap. I collided into the
Code
wall.
Control on.
I did put it on actually, but I clattered into the wall at about 100
still
mile an hour, lose my front wing, and then touch the wall at 10 mile an hour and lose my front wheel. It's stupid.
Come on, Bonge, take control of your goddamn car.
He has.
Not the best track for me anyway.
He's not ghosted anymore.
Yes, he is.
No, it's not on my screen.
Oh, there you go. Oh. Go the safety car coming now. I'm kind of getting bored.
Same.
I'm bored of
Tell you
mouse and
something.
then now I'm bored.
Oh my
10
God.
second time penalty.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got.
Why is
something.
everyone getting 10-second time penalties?
I got a 5 second for crossing the pit lane exit, for cutting the turn 1 when I was coming out the pits. Didn't understand that one.
You did.
I was coming out the pits, so I was like, oh well, I can cut this corner because you're allowed. It's the pit exit, and then it give me a 5 second penalty for it. I was like, what the friggin' hell's going on here?
Here we go, paper stream, but get this race back underway. He's got something damage though, so he's slowing everyone up. Look, tactics from Uni Driver, and here he goes. Go then.
Technically, he didn't have to go until the start line.
There we go. We're back under racing,
He has got a good jump on him actually.
and turn 1 collision, calling it. Oh, Animal died. What Animal
Hey.
lead off? Oh, he did quit, didn't he? Oh, Animal's into the wall.
What happened at lap 1?
We don't know.
What, the feature race or the sprint race?
This one. Everybody was just rounding. I was trying to pick my way through it. But the safety car came out. And
Left at turn 1, that's what happened.
how I didn't lose any part of my front wing there, I do not know.
Man like Richard's going to win this race, calling it now.
No, I think Ramsey's going to win.
7.
Hey, anything could happen. It's Monaco.
That's true. Oh, someone's lost
Oh.
the front way. Oh, what the hell's
Oh,
happened
Richard.
there? Is Richard killing everyone?
No, I think Richard
No,
lost.
Richard cut the corner completely, and then Bond is around.
No, Bonge, no! No, 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 no. Not allowed to happen.
I was kind of happy for Bond winning the
Yeah, I was happy.
first race.
I think Richard's going to win this race.
I wanted Luke, to be fair, but yeah.
No, he's got to be on the last lap.
In fact, no, I lie. I wanted Kiz to win the first race because she's actually in his car.
Oh, Richard's losing the rear. Ninja's up the inside. Give him space for the love of God. Oh, oh, that's what we like to see.
Do you know Luke's in the Hubert's car, right? Not his.
Is he? I thought it was Kiz in Hubert's
Yeah,
car.
No, it's Luke. Luke was
Is
the
it?
first one in the lobby, weren't he?
I don't know.
Luke?
Oh!
Yeah, Luke's in
Oh,
his,
yeah.
Luke just died.
I should really know
Really?
since that's.
Go on,
I
Rich.
have
Whack
I
up
have
in the
genuinely been racing against kids, so I should really know.
On.
That, shouldn't I?
side. What are you doing in 14th?
He's in the pits. He'd have lost his front wing.
I know what he's going to do. He's going to wait for everyone to run out of fuel, isn't he? Because everyone will. That's the thing with
Beast, I think the only
circuits.
ones that won't were Beast, Despairs, James, Hunt, and Brad are
Despairs-
probably the only ones that
Despairs
won't.
runs traction.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Because
he
he's
does.
drifting everywhere.
I mean anything. Luke, what are you doing with a penalty?
I said I went onto full traction and it was awful.
God damn it, it's
Right,
Southern
next-
Maine.
Next person.
He's nearly close to be fucking... Southern Maine nearly close to be disqualification.
He just died. Safety car. That's a virtual. Oh,
Yeah, 6 seconds, 16, 26, 29.
I swear.
He had 39 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh, Randy's in, so he won't be winning this race. Maybe front wing going on to
Seven.
that car. I'm guessing he's got Jack Aikens, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he has, yeah. He always
For the
picks that one.
WTF one on the car.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
to spares, he's got Jack Aikens. Jack Aikens is the first choice driver, isn't he? This is the one I kept getting told to use by Brake
Whoever
Checker
has
McGee.
WTF1 on him, which isn't to spares, so I'm guessing Ramsey has it.
To be fair,
Plus
none
he
of them
hasn't-
have it on. Oh no,
Yes, he's got
Randy does have it
WTF1,
on.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Plus he
put it on
has
the front wing.
UK flag.
Hey, who's that backing
in
up?
our bond.
Oh, Adam Lee
Adam
pinned it.
Lee.
And that's a
I came
safety
right
car.
on. I came right on the
How
end
has
of
he
that.
lost it there?
Kids retired in the
He's done a
pits.
full Verstappen.
Pretty much.
Wait, I swear it just said it was a safety car.
No, it just came up yellow flags. Beast, you cheating git. And you still got a 3 per second time penalty for it.
What did he do? He cut the chicane or something.
Yeah,
He
you
locked
think he outbraked
up
himself.
and then just didn't even
Maybe a
attempt
flag.
it.
He's losing all the time.
I don't know actually.
Welcome to the
That's
shit show
bombs.
known as Monaco.
Bond's just lost 5 seconds, so it's clearly him.
I'd say something. I just wish to get rid of this track. It is awful.
Well, Adam Lee is gone. And Ninja's leading
I'd
by
rather do 10
1.7
races.
seconds.
Rather do 10 races round Abu Dhabi than do 1 race round here.
What do you do at the end of the season? 100% I'm joking.
To be fair, I might be blacklisted from AOR soon, so yeah, I might be.
Why?
Because Wolf took me to the steward, so I decided to, like, 3 clips that I could find on my stream, and named him Wolf being Wolf, all because I called him a tit and absolute idiot. They're the 3 names I named my clips. I didn't know tit was a swear word.
It's not.
Exactly, but I got a warning for it because I raged at him in the chat, and then I just ignored the rest of it.
How's Ramsey's championship going anyway?
Bad because Dodger's a bell end. He forced a restart last week because he wouldn't, because he left the session, then rejoined, then couldn't get back in his car. He said he wasn't leaving unless he got a restart, and then got a restart and he won by about 50 seconds while Carl finished 10.
Oh. Ooh, Brad maybe losing the car there.
There's no actual close racing going on here.
Well, people's fuel lights are starting to come on. Hunt being one of them. He's not gonna have no fuel.
Why don't they give you enough fuel in this?
Because they're running full traction.
Or medium.
Because it happened to me and... No, medium traction don't affect it. It happened to me and Rich in VVR. Started raining in the sprint race and it got to like near enough 4 laps to the end and me and Rich just ran out of fuel. And it was only me, Rich, Bonge and someone else left.
I died. Go on, Bond, fastest lap of the race.
I think you killed yourself because you was going out.
Huh?
I think you took yourself
Oh,
out,
yeah.
didn't you? Because you were going out
Yeah.
and clubbing.
Yeah.
Good
You
lad.
couldn't be
More
asked.
important. I still won the championship, so I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, I had to
Something's
do
got
that
to be
once.
taken away from me now.
I did that once. In AOR, I need to go pick my brother and his bird up from cinema and all, so I just crashed out. Made it look accidental, but I binned it on purpose.
That's what I did. I did it through swimming pool.
Where was I? Can't even remember where we were. It wasn't at Monaco. It will have been. Might have been Australia. It might have been the first race of the season.
Oh, beast! Ooh, really getting himself into a whole lot of bother there.
On my screen, there's only Hunt that's got his light on, fuel light on so far.
He hasn't got it on anymore, I don't think. Oh, yeah, he
No, yes.
does. I'm just going to run out of fuel. Ramsey's going to get the last ball. Safety car calling it now.
Whoa, easy if he don't do that.
I mean, this race isn't anything. Oh, what, you're a flag? Who's that?
Paper stream.
Oh, it's paper stream dying at turn 1.
Yeah. I think when I get my wheel, I'm gonna start learning no assists. Like completely no assists. The only one I probably won't use is angle-up brakes for a while, until I get used to the wheel and the pedals. I get used to the pedals and all that. Know how to use them properly, like braking and all that.
It's alright, I can't wait to get my actual car back tomorrow. I really can't wait. I've got a shitty 108 at the minute and it's shit.
Oh, Rich's lights come on.
They're gonna run out of fuel.
Yeah, Hunt
Just come on
Rich
now,
are
I don't
the
think
only
it'll come
ones.
on.
If a hunt has been just done about, oh, Lucas age just was position. So that is the time. No bubbles. What's up?
They caught up to. What's that blue flag?
Doctor Who. I don't know. I presume would be the only one that's getting lapped.
Yeah, but he's halfway up the field.
Oh, they just made a mistake in the no chicane. No chicane. Beast was going it.
James with a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, because that's
corner's a bitch in the rain, isn't it?
it. The reason I crashed out in quali is because I thought that was flat. It's not.
What's that?
No, you lost it in swimming pool.
Swim pool.
Yeah, I did. In quali, I thought swimming pool was flat and it's not.
It is. If you take it right.
It is if you get the right line.
It's
Yeah.
really not. Not when you had a bit of your front wing
Flag.
missing.
Who's that died?
Oh, paper stream's now got the light as well. Oh, Luke's now got the light as well.
We're all gonna run out of fuel.
Ninjas
Hunt
hasn't,
is
so
right,
he's
yeah,
got medium traction.
Hunt is gonna win.
Hunt is still going somehow. What's Carl doing? He's got so much time. Because he's running out of fuel. I'm joking.
No,
No,
no, I don't
No,
know.
he won't be because he's running full track. He's running medium traction.
Richard,
He's not his really attraction.
I've all got your lights on. 3 laps like that. I reckon if it was the 100% race, then they probably would run out of fuel, but racing into the rear once again. James only just about missed that corner. Ramsey's starting to pull away from the bonds now. Ultra Spares his lights now on.
Yeah, that won't matter now though, will it? Because there's only 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go.
Yeah. Oh, James is in the wall.
Bonge in the wall at Raskas.
Bottom Rob. King of Monaco, my arse. How can you do this in VVR but not do it in SVOR?
What?
I mean, he won both races in VVR and the second race was like this.
No idea. But Hunt's is still going somehow.
They've probably got enough fuel to the end, probably, to be fair. 6, 9. Yeah, Beast might get second. Beast might get second, yeah. Rich has 9 seconds worth of penalties.
That is now onto the back of Luke, so it probably won't be too long until we see an overtake. Like that, right?
Gareth's gonna win because he's got no penalties whatsoever.
Wait for it.
Ninja gets through second time.
He'll still win anyway, even with 3 seconds. Even with 3 seconds.
Not with 10 seconds, isn't it?
Beastwood. Oh. Rich's lights flashing.
Yeah, what am I now?
I don't know. Hunt should be flashing it. Hunt came on before Richard, so if he runs out of fuel...
It's mad, isn't it, how we don't actually get... The tyres don't heat up through the tunnel like they would in real life.
Blue flag.
No one.
Just saw the blue flags on the front screen.
No, Luke's is now flashing as well.
Yeah, they're probably all going to start flashing now. His bears won't be too long until his starts flashing.
And paper streams.
Bears might actually lose. Oh, no. I think James has originally.
No, not if they've only one lap. Spares has only started flashing on my screen.
Spares has got like 16 seconds worth of penalties. James has only
That's
had
Beast in the wall.
Oh,
Beast has just gone in the wall.
9s.
Put it up coming out of the Anthony.
And again.
Richard a little bit of breathing space.
And into turn 1, he's going to lose.
He's out of fuel.
Wall as well.
Richards is out
Hunt's out
of
of
fuel.
fuel.
Beast has to keep it out the wall, which I don't think he'll be able to do with no front wing.
That means Luke's just going to start running out.
Luke's has run out. Oh no, he ain't. No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Hunt done it in the pits.
Richard's got a right train behind him. Oh!
Oh, despairs. What are you doing?
Oh, Luke's out of fuel as well. It's gonna be a
Ninja's nearly
battle.
out of fuel.
Battle for third place.
And Gareth, keep it going.
There you go, Despairs is out of fuel now.
But all he's got to do is keep it parked in the middle of the track so he doesn't lose the position. Well, he's going to lose it anyway on penalties, but...
Yeah.
And Ninjas wins. Beast is going to come home second, but his red light is now flashing. Comes home second place. James going to come home in P3.
I think he's going to... Yeah, Brad's
Brad
going
goes up to P3. And Ramsey now. Can he get the spares to the line? Nope, he won't. Maybe on penalties. Yep. Bonge goes up to P5.
I feel sorry for these guys, man.
Oh,
Run
I was
out.
gonna say.
as well.
You got to feel sorry for them. They were up there, weren't they, in the game.
I feel sorry for Richard. He was in P2.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry though, they
that-
should make it where you're allowed to increase your fuel for sprint race, like for...
Gets P8, so he gets the final race point. Who got fastest lap out? Bonge. So he puts up even more points.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but they need to make it where you can increase your fuel for rain purposes.
Oh no, I just thought of something that's going to kick off in the party. I know it is already. I already know it's going to, so I'm just embracing it. Right, you
Do you
want
wanna
to
start
invite
him?
him into the parties?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony,
Right.
you can fuck off now.
I was going to say I'm going to fuck off.
Cheers for hosting tonight, mate.
Nah, you're alright, pal.
So I need Brad, Luke, Gareth, and Beast, don't I?
And Bonge.
I've invited Bond. He's here, look.
Beast won't
It
join
would
because
help.
he has no headset, I don't think. So. Did you say James got a podium, didn't you?
I don't know, did he? He might have done here. Oh no, he got P4 here.
Yeah, he got P4 because Brad got him
As I say,
at the line for
Gareth-
penalties.
Beast Brad for this one, and then it was me, Luke, someone else. Beast, I think, in the feature.
Yeah, but Beast don't have a mic, so. There we go. Classification after that, I haven't. The slowest Grand Prix ever. Ninjas
Great.
takes the win with Beast in P2, Bradford P3, James P4, Bonge comes home in P5, Ramsey P6, Despairs P7, Lucas P8, Richard P9, Paperstream P10, Hunt DNF, Adam B DNF, Disbo DNF, and Simon Ping DNF, and Tony DNF. Is everyone here? I think so. Right. This is going to be fun. Right, we're going to go to the feature race, obviously, first. Bonge, you finally get your win in SVOR. Probably one of the most emotional ones, I would say. Feature P4 and VVR, but just give us a few words from yourself.
Sweaty stuff. The quali was gutted to miss out on pole, but it didn't matter in the end because P2 is actually the preferable place to start at this track. Because as you saw, Brad got a bad start, and because I'm already on the racing line on the outside, just swooped past and about 5 seconds ahead by the end of the first lap. But didn't look back. The safety car came out and almost destroyed everything. So I thought I've got no choice but to pit onto my qualifying tyres. And I went for it and it paid off 6/10 of a second ahead of Luke and basically screamed across the line. I was that like I didn't even look. I was like, I'm too scared to look at the screen. I don't want to know. And then guys in the party said you've got P1 by 6/10. And
Yeah, it was very close between you two.
Yeah, I'm really,
was
really
you a little
happy
bit
with that.
worried when you came out of the pits and you were behind him, or did you think that it was going to be an easy overtake? Or
Initially, I thought that it could be over, but I saw I had the better traction on the second to last lap. I had the better traction going into the tunnel at Portier, so I thought I'm gonna try an all or nothing into the chicane. Luckily, he saw me coming, left me the room, and because of my fresh tyres, I just tried to run away and paid off. So 25 points in that race, really not too bad. Really happy.
I believe you also got fastest.
I think, yeah,
Not in the feature, in the sprint I did.
Oh, the sprint race you did. But yeah, congratulations, Bond, on your P1. Gonna come to P2 and Mr. Lucas Age, you've done it again. I mean, I don't know how you did it. Just incident after incident, I think, and you were just in the right place at the right time, and you've come away with second place. Obviously, you had a great qualifying. Both me and Jack have said that your qualifying pace was a hell of a lot better than we've seen in recent weeks. I think it was P5 you started.
I did
remember
indeed,
correctly.
yes.
And you've come away with P2, some beautiful points on top of you as well. Just give us a few words from yourself as well.
Well, first I'd like to congrats on to Ben. As like he said, I think it was like last lap. Also, yeah, last lap. He got me going into the chicane, and at the end I lost my rear going out to the last corner, so that cost me a little bit of time. But yeah, like you said, I had a good qualifying. Monaco is not the best track for me, but come away from P2, pretty damn special, you know. But yeah, congrats to everyone else. GG's.
Your sprint race was pretty terrible after losing all your fuel.
Yep, I'm not going on to that, but I still got a point.
Congratulations. Yeah, that's true. Congratulations, Lucas Aid. We would talk to Beast.
I am here.
Oh, you are here. Hello.
I am here.
Big up
You do
beast,
have a
big
mic
up
now.
beast, big
Thank
up
God for
beast.
that. P3. Lots of podiums here. Keeps your championship lead, I believe. Extends it by a little bit more. Not the best qualifying because I think your setup was pretty terrible, as I saw in the chat. But yeah, just give us a few words from yourself.
I don't know what to say because of the setup glitch. Completely took my mindset off the game. Probably the only action I had in the whole race was the last couple of laps. I think I overtook Hunt on the penultimate lap and then went round the outside of someone, and then Ninjas had 9 seconds, so it gave me third. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam Lee had like quite a few penalties as well.
Yeah, everyone
Another
kept
puncture.
crashing, so I just kept picking up the places. I was like,
Adam Lee did have a puncture right at the end as well, so
Oh wow.
I just,
uh,
I was like,
yeah.
just keep it out of the wall, because the wings are. It is impossible to drive that car with 2 on the back around Monaco.
it is indeed. It feels weird actually interviewing you. It's usually the other way around. Yeah, well, congratulations, Beast. We'll move over to the sprint race, and Gareth, you've come away with a win. Probably fairly unexpected, but you kept out of the wall. With everyone losing their fuel right at the end, gave you enough gap to get that win. Just give us a few words from yourself.
You say keep it out of the wall. I was actually riding an orange ring for since lap 4, so to come over and win with it pouring down in rain in Monaco, I mean I couldn't ask for anything more really. I mean it's probably one of the best races to win, and to do it in the rain as well makes it even better.
Congratulations on your win. We will come to second place, which I think was Beast, if I remember correctly. I mean, you were having a bit of trouble when you were behind Richard. coming
I
out
wonder
of the
why.
chicane,
I wonder why.
losing your rear end, like nobody's business. But you've come away with yet another podium. Obviously, probably due to the fact that you don't run that many assist and traction control. Probably saves you there. Just give us a few more words from your sprint race.
Well, set up glitch in the wet. Don't even try it. Had no corner grip, so they kept getting away in the corner. So
That
I was
makes me wanna
faster than-
try it now.
it
Not
is
gonna lie.
really bloody hard.
Well, you must have been
She
a
said.
very
I
good driver to have
literally-
managed it.
Drove straight into the wall in the last lap.
Well, you survived, so you,
Yeah, I
you
know. I
done
can't
well.
believe I did better without a setup than I would have with this setup. Ironically,
Yeah.
I'll take a third and second with the worst setup.
Kind of okay.
I'm hoping to race France. Hoping. I love
Sure,
France.
Bond would like to beat you there.
I know we both love France. For one reason.
French flag, so. Yep. But yeah, congratulations, Beast, on your double podium. We'll come to the man that I didn't think I would actually be talking to tonight.
You said
after-
otherwise at the beginning of Quali, so yeah.
Yeah. You started last somehow because you died somehow. I mean, I know how, but
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
just say somehow. Let's leave it a question.
and then you've come away with P3 from starting from the back, which I mean, it probably helped with everyone losing their fuel. Let's be honest.
Hey.
Otherwise, you probably
Well,
wouldn't-
I
probably
found
wouldn't
out
have
just
finished.
before the tunnel, Luke's. I ran out of fuel and I've literally pushed him so that he's having a drag race with Richard through the tunnel.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was quite funny, actually.
I was,
but yeah, just give
I
us
was
a few
watching him
words.
just go up from after turn 1 going into casino. Now it's just funny watching him just try and pull his car up going to casino because it looks like it doesn't want to go. It's somehow managed, but I had a good race. Wasn't expecting it, but it was alright.
Yeah, well, congratulations. Congratulations to everyone that has finished on the podium. We will be back again next week for France F2, which will be very interesting.
Hey.
And obviously we will be back for the Canadian Grand Prix on Monday for the F1. And obviously we have the press conference for something France. Again, actually. What a coincidence. Thank you, Jack, for helping me out once again tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yep, sorry. I had my mic muted.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to our Twitch channel. Use Twitch Prime. There we go. I'll get the pun in right there. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you soon. And